chance to check out K Sparks today?
Yeah, yes sir.
What you think, man?
I thought it was a nice album, man. I thought it was straight to the point. I love it because I like a 10-track album that goes straight to the point throughout the whole. I don't like the interludes and all the intros and the talking. He was going straight to the point. Production was nice, even though it was by one person, but the production was nice. Everything overall was nice.
Well, I mean, there was a little bit of interludes, kind of towards some of the end of the songs, but they didn't detract from the album.
No, it didn't.
And the fact that you even said that there were no interludes mean that it flowed very well from beginning to end. So yeah, I can see what you're saying. What you think?
I like K Sparks for a minute. I liked the last mixtape he did. What was it? Super Senior. I like that. You know, but it's funny how he switched his style up a little bit. Like he's making more grown man rap on this latest album. You know, and I thought the production was what got me first. I hate to be disrespectful. I can't remember the guy's name that produced the album. I know he had a really interesting name, and I wasn't familiar with his work. But the dude is a dope producer. Like, I love the beats he used. Like, they sound like some old school like R&B shit that he would mix in.
Because I hear a couple of radio songs on there too.
Almost
like a couple of, you know, it's not like a raw album. It got some good radio-friendly songs as well.
But you know what's good though? He had radio songs, but they weren't forced.
Right.
It didn't sound like he was making them specifically for the radio. It was just like
it had that sound though. Yeah, that was a great production. It had that good radio sound. So I appreciate it.
And K Sparks was actually, I didn't know this, but he's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
Like on Super Senior, he was spitting kind of hard.
Please Don't Go remix. That was nice. Man.
I was impressed. I was very impressed by the album. But then again, at the same time though, to me, it's not really one of those albums that you put on all the time. It's like you gotta be in the mood for that. Like me, you know, a lot of times I might put on some ignorant shit, or I might want to hear something else, you know. But if I'm in the mood for like that good old summertime, you know, put the window down the Hyundai and pop that shit on, you know, it works out. So I was actually, you know, I liked it.
You know what? I think when I first put it on, I think the first track really set the tone for the album, because it was very thematic, you know what I'm saying? It was very kind of big with the production, and I was like, okay, I think I really would like the way this go. And then the second track, Sunshine, which was actually on the Super Senior mixtape that was dropped with Two Dope Boys, Kim Nottingham, and DJ Boo. They actually dropped that, so it was on that, and I was like, all right, I'm in. Cause that's my favorite. That's actually my favorite song on the album.
Sunshine is that's your favorite song. Mine's is Today Tomorrow. I love that joint, man. When I first listened to it, I was stuck on track 6 for like 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, but like 10 minutes before I went to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So that's my favorite song. I love the title track. The title track sums up the album to me. Like as a whole, I love it, man.
I thought the entire album was cohesive. You know, it's like, to me, none of the songs really stood out real hard. It was just like, I liked it because it was a really nice flowing album. It went very well from 1 to 10. And that's another thing I want to say. I like the fact that it kept it to 10 fucking tracks. I'm sick of this goddamn 23 track album. Nobody
interludes and all that stuff. Give me straight to the point.
Give me 35 minutes. 35 minutes of good songs. That's what I appreciate.
Don't give me 15 songs and 9 of them are good. You know what I'm saying? And the other 6 are trash.
Yeah, man, I listened to it like 2 or 3 times to make sure that I actually understand what it is I'm listening to. And, you know, I thought it was good, man. It was definitely a good work.
Yeah, listening to the album was like some of the songs where, you know, he was doing the storytelling thing. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Fashawn, because I was like, you know, he's kind of spitting the same way that Fashawn does. And he's keeping me interested in the story like Fashawn does.
He do a great job. Yeah, real life, he do a great job of doing that, man. Everyday Struggle, that was a perfect example, man. That's the name of the song. I know you said it, man. So yeah, that was a perfect example, man. And it was clean. I see what you're saying, but I can't explain what you're saying. It was clean though. It was good and it was clean, man. I love it.
Overall, I think it's a good album. I hope he does well with it. You know, I like it. I also liked, you know, Super Senior for what it was. I like this for what it is. So I think that's really good in an artist, that he can switch his style up like that. Not to where it's drastic, to where it's like, whoa, what the fuck? He just changed everything.
Exactly.
But where it's like, okay, you know, this was where I started, this is where I'm at now. You know, and I'm making grown man raps. I can appreciate that.
Progression.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the progression. I'm sold. I know I wasn't sold on Wiz, but I'm sold on this one.
Nah, man, you know what? I've been following K Sparks for a while as well, so I was very familiar with his music. So when I turned it on, there was a certain, you know, I was expecting to hear a certain thing, and I got that, you know. So yeah, I kind of got what I kind of expected to hear, that real smooth, soulful type sound of music.
That's not what he had on Super Senior.
To a certain degree, there were some tracks on there, but there was also a track he had that was dropped called Abstract Jazz, which was kind of along that same line as well. So Super Senior they had a different sound. Like he had a song where he was rapping really, really fast. I think it was I Know, which man, yeah, that was crazy.
He don't do that on the new album.
No, he doesn't do it
He
at all.
doesn't do any of that
which
shit.
kind of threw me off because I thought I would hear that maybe on one track because it is a change up. Right. It is a change up that would kind of change up the flow of the album. To make it not so monotonous, and it wasn't monotonous because it flowed very well. Like I said, it was very cohesive. So, but it's kind of like what I expected when I turned on the album. From top to bottom,
mature. And it's very mature.
A lot of stuff that's out is way more mature than the stuff that's out.
It's like I just gotta be in the mood to listen to that. Like sometimes I really do just want to hear some old ignorant juvenile shit. Like I want to put on some fucking Royce, and hear him talking about bullshit. But doing it well,
doing it well, spit it well,
but just spitting hard lyrics. But then sometimes I want to hear, some grown man, some adult shit, K-Sparks brought
a prime example for that, man. Prime example. Get that album. Buy it on iTunes.
I definitely think this album will do well.
If people want a good quality album, then I definitely think people should definitely go buy this album. Yeah. I mean, it's Dead and Hip Hop approved. I mean, we recommend it because trust me, if it wasn't good, we would tell you. Trust me.
Fucking tell you. If that shit sucked, I'll be the first one to tell you that shit's garbage.
No politics, no BS on Dead and Hip Hop, man. We're gonna tell you what it is, man.
Definitely. I support K-Sparks. Good album. Pick it up.
Probably one of the best $10 you're gonna spend in 2011 so far.
One thing about us, man, we buy albums too. We buy albums. We support everything. We don't download a bootleg.
So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna go on iTunes right now. Bing! Purchase that bad boy.
I'm in.
Oh yeah. Also, K-Sparks, I'm following you on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. I'm following you on Twitter. Follow Dead and Hip Hop also. Follow me, BZ430. Twitter.
Keep making real hip hop, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate that. Much love.
Don't change up.
Approve.